Hello, hello, hello. This is hello, everyone. Welcome to the road trip. that's my new intro. Let me, I got the audio playing in my head, so I need to stop it. I don't know what's going on. How do I mute this thing? There you go. All right. Welcome to the show. This is the start of the new season. I'm doing it from a remote location, as you can see. I'm not home right now, but that's all right. Need to get it out because next week starts the real shebang. Everything's for real. And we've got I should have at least one person joining me. I don't know. We'll see. It is I guess Leeds is playing right now, so I'm not even sure. We'll see if we get Mr. Tom. Sam said he might be remote. Spencer's out doing, saving the world as he, But we got Rosie in the house. Thanks for joining us, Rosie. Says if you haven't already, smash the likes and subscribe. Got Lonzo in the house. Welcome to the show, Alonzo. Thanks. Yeah, I like that. I decided to change things up. Well, every year I try to change up things about the show. So a different intro. Try to use a little bit of the AI type stuff. See how that goes. So some of that's AI. Some of that, of course, is real. Some of that is just my stuff. So a little mix of everything. So yeah, it is the weekend before, and I guess everything starts off with tomorrow with the charity shield or community shield or whatever it's called, the platter. So we'll be doing that, and then season starts next week. I think Arsenal plays before the show, so I think we'll be able to chat about that. Hopefully, we're in high spirits. And the weekend after that is the big one. Not really the big one, but just the game against Leeds. So, Mr. Tom's football enjoyment might be over by then. So we'll see. Leeds is playing right now. So like I said, I don't know if we're going to see Mr. Tom. He might be watching it. He won't be able to watch it and do the show. That's too much to ask. But we're going to be chatting here. So the news as of right now, Arsenal still in talks with some players, but right now Gyökeres is in the house. And he did start last game. Yeah. I don't ever cancel my show for a game. If Arsenal's playing, I have my show. Arsenal's not playing, I have my show. So yeah. And what is it? BX Gunner, welcome to the show. Yeah, I don't try to change my time, so you guys know I'm always here. If I start switching up the time here and there, then you're going to be like, oh, I thought it was going to be at this time, and then it's not. But I try to be here all the time. And, either we have no show, we have a show. If it's going to be delayed, then you usually get the heads up. But yes, yeah. So yeah, and the stream over here just froze, so I don't know what's happening. Hopefully, you guys are all right over there. Let's see if this thing will continue going. I don't know. It's freezing. The game is freezing over here, so maybe Mr. Tom will be over here if the game's freezing for him. Let's see. We'll get into it here. Alonso's got a question. Would you prefer Rodrigo or Eze? Do you think Eze will sign after the Charity Shield? prefer, if I had to choose one or the other, well, the fact that we need a left wing and we would like to have, what might be, the best available left wing. If they have a choice and if they can only get one, kind of felt like Rodrigo. But for me, Rodrigo sounds like it's going to be a little longer to actually complete than Eze. So I'd rather just get Eze in the house now and let us, go with what we've got. But if it's one or the other, and we know we're going to get one of them, then Rodrigo it is for me, because then we just have the left wing sorted, and I think we have enough answers behind Ergor, behind the left and the right wings. All right, if we do that, we need to get 2 players in, at least for me. So essentially the answer for me would really be both. I think we need to get both in. If not Rodrigo, then somebody more, somebody comparable as far as on the left wing there. So yeah. No, we had one Rodrigo, but I right now, as he's so close, I believe we should just we should get him and get that sorted out. I know a lot of people have been, I guess I would say, a little impatient with the way Arsenal's done their business, and I think they've been burned by this kind of dragging. It seems like they're dragging things out. I don't think they're dragging things out. I just think they're managing the way their process just isn't on our timetable. And when it seems like we're going fast, I think it's just because who they're dealing with, right? I mean, it sounds like Chelsea, whatever Chelsea has on us, whenever they talk to us, we talk to them, everybody's listening, and things happen smoothly, right? I think because we don't negotiate with them, it seems, seems like we don't negotiate with them, but everybody else we do. Like, for some reason, Chelsea players, we can't negotiate with them and go try to get a better deal. We always seem to be okay with whatever they're offering. I find that interesting and strange. But other teams, we all have to negotiate a little bit, especially when it comes to players, over a certain threshold. So I kind of felt like, yeah. But yeah, now I believe SA is going to happen. It seems a little strange that he's going to he might play tomorrow and then he might leave. But I think people said, why isn't Eucharist practicing and all this kind of stuff, and then come when the deal's done? Well, that's exactly what Eze is happening with Eze, and people seem, like you can't win. Either you do it the harsh way where the player is sitting out, or you let the player continue to do what they're doing. Meanwhile, you work behind the scenes. Either case, nobody likes it. So, I think as fast, whenever it's going to be done, it'll be done. It'll be done. I think it's kind of business, and you work, you know who you're working with. If this were RB Leipzig and if this were Sporting, you see how we have to handle those type of situations, because there's a lot of back and forth on both sides. They're going to try and get what they want. We're going to try and get what we want. Once we get the player on our side, which has been, I believe, the case all window. Once a player decides that, what, Arsenal's where I want to be, the deal eventually gets done. And I think that's what Arsenal's kind of leaning on, right? You've seen it already now, right? Zubimendi wanted Arsenal. You heard a lot of back and forth towards the end of the business, and he ended up coming. Same thing with Eucharist, still came here. So I kind of felt like, once they get the buy-in from the player, and the player communicates, I believe, to their team that, look, this is where I want to be, then it goes faster. I think when we don't have players that don't want us, it doesn't happen, right? They're all, and we don't. I think it's one of those things where we just don't like playing around, right? If they want us, then they're going to come. If they don't want us, then we're not. We're going to make sure we have other options, which is what we didn't do. So I like the way we're handling business. There's never just one. There's never one option. There's always multiple. Yes. BX says good morning and afternoon to everyone. Yes. Rodrigo ain't happening, in my opinion. Yeah, it's probably less likely, but I don't think it's impossible. It can happen, especially now that they're talking about maybe there's a way. Like, if they're talking loans, then I think there's options for him to come, right? They weren't talking loans before, right? And if they're talking loans, then to me that sounds like Real Madrid really doesn't have a good plan for him, right? But will it happen? I'm like I said, get Eze in, and then we'll chat about anything else. I think we still have other options, right? Leeds is playing Milan, and uh, Leo Felix, I think is his name. He isn't even there. He's not even there, right? So he's not. Well, he's not dressed at least, or he's not starting. What's that all about? I think Arsenal is playing this well. We always talk about a plan B, and Berta always has a plan B and a C. So we should let him do his work. I don't think we're going to see a full Berta implementation until next summer, and by then, hopefully, we're not talking about having to bring in 6 to 8 players. So yeah, Dad in the house. Welcome to the show. Calling me Phil Jr. Yes, welcome back. Yes, we had a little break. We're back now. It is the preseason is about to end. This will be the last game today for Arsenal, and then we move on, right? Yes. Got E. Ross in the house. Well, thanks for joining. He says G Money and the crew. Yes, it is G Money. We'll have everybody else here in a little bit. Actually, I got somebody in the background. Let me just go through this chat. We'll bring him in. Yes, hit the like and subscribe, people. Yes, saying hi to Dad, E. Ross. Got Anthony Herbert in the house. Thanks for joining us. Yes, that is BX from the Boogie Down. Yes. Yep. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I'm getting to do my show. I'm actually on a little family vacation because it's not the entire family, but I'm here with I guess half the family. So we're doing that. Yeah, got Dan in the house. Thanks for joining us, Dan. He likes the intro. Cool. I don't know if all of you saw the intro, but if not, check it out. I did a little AI with the help of Dan. And you know what? Let's do this. And welcome into the show for the new season. Got, what's going on? Are you here, Mr. Tom? Are you here?
Hello.
Okay. I don't know what happened. I clicked the wrong button, I guess, because you came up little, and I was like, "What's that all about?" But thanks for joining.
Imagine my shock.
You came up little,
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. Can you imagine that? How you doing?
I'm doing good. So are you able to watch the game?
I've not paid for it because
right.
I've not paid for it.
All right. Yeah, the game is. I got the game playing here on my phone here. So, but it's what is it? Still 0-0 with 11 minutes gone. So, yeah. Everybody's saying hello to everyone else as we get ready for the new season. And yes. Razor. I don't know what that means. I see it all the time. I still don't know what it means. All right. What we got here? Says, oh yeah, just Sam was going to join us remote, but too much background noise, and you know what, we probably don't want to hear that background noise because who knows where Sam is right now, right? It's probably scary. It's probably not even something we can show on TV. But everybody's saying have a good weekend. This is our last weekend where we get to we can really truly enjoy it because we're not getting a loss this weekend. Right, even though our team might lose this weekend, it's not really a loss yet.
But you're the second best team in England. Why is it possible that you'll lose?
I am the second best team in England.
Well, Arsenal are the second best team in England.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the loss doesn't hurt, right? Because it's just preseason supposedly. But if it's Arsenal losing, then it's you know what, Arsenal lost. I get that narrative, right? So. But yeah, no, it is a glorified practice, right? It's a glorified practice. You want to see what your team's going to do. Yeah. Sam, he knows you. Got something bad on there.
The way the transfer window works is quite strange because you want to be ready to go at the start of the season, but it doesn't work like that because you want to be ready to go after the international break. Realistically,
yeah.
Because well, to put it to slightly more detail, if teams are not going to be fully prepared really, apart from Liverpool, because they've seemingly bought an arm and a leg, or loads of players. But so everyone's looking for something. So then, as soon as the first game happens, then it becomes who isn't playing, who's available, and crap like that. And it all then comes down to desperate shopping on transfer deadline day.
Yeah, and you kind of hope you're not doing that, right? You hope you're not doing it. You hope you've done the most of your shopping, right? And the only reason why you would pick up something late is if it's a good deal. Yeah. So, and it doesn't handcuff you either, right? Arsenal definitely did that last year, late in the window. It kind of handcuffed himself with a second loan, domestic loan, which gave them no leverage later on. All right. Let's go into here are all the messages. He's looking for Perot to do well today. Yeah.
I wouldn't be sad to see him do well today.
Yeah. What's going on with this thing? All right.
Still goalless.
Yep. I stood a 1-2 there, and he's just not whoever that wasn't fast enough to get to it. All right. So yeah, no, I get you on the transfer window. I mean, everybody complaining about how things aren't moving as fast, but I don't think outside as you said, I mean, the only team that's pretty much solid right now is Liverpool, and I assume City, since they haven't really done anything, right? And they've done a lot of work in January, so I think it is what it is. Like, everybody wants it to be fast, but then they don't. Then the other team has to be receptive to the deal, and every team isn't. Seems the only team that can actually do good transfer business both ways, I think, is Chelsea. One, because they seem to not have a restriction on the checkbook, and everybody seems to want their players.
It's quite simply, it'd be more interesting in about 7 years' time when like Mudrik's contract is coming up, kind of thing, for as an example. Because then what are they going to do? Because they've done all the creative accounting now. But what do they do in 5 years' time when basically Mudrik hasn't worked out or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it will ever work out. So who knows? Like, will they get somebody to come in and purchase, buy him, because that seems to be the way that they get out of this thing. No matter what they do, and no matter how good or bad their transfer business is, whether the player works out or not, somehow, some way, somebody will actually pay them enough money to make it worth their while to make the sale every time. So far,
your club financially gets them out of these holes.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I know people say you shouldn't do things out of spite, but yeah, you should. At some point, like, I cannot help you anymore. And also, as I was saying earlier, they don't seem to negotiate at all with Chelsea. You ever hear like a back and forth with Chelsea in regards to a player coming in to Arsenal?
Well, I don't have your offices bugged, for example, so I don't actually know what he said.
No, but you know what? It doesn't drag out, and you don't need to have a bug in the office. It just doesn't seem to drag out. Whereas, like, somebody will say the Eucharist deal was going back and forth for months, right? The Zubimendi deal was going on for months. You never hear that with the Chelsea deals that we're doing. They seem to just happen and then they close pretty quickly. So, got Chris Nix in the house. Thanks for joining us, Chris Nix. Yes, we are back. This is the start of the new season. We've got a new intro. Got to do an outro, but you know what?
You've already done the intro.
I already did the intro, man.
You did the intro. Oh, I've never got to watch it, so
you never got to watch. You know what? We know what we'll do. We'll do it again for sure. Everybody, here's the intro. Yeah, here's the intro. Everybody, check out the intro. Let me remove this comment here so it doesn't go over. And we will do the new intro. Check it out. Here we go. Click the button. Click the button. Hello, hello, hello. This is cool. There you go.
My favorite part is when I killed everyone.
Hey, you don't see it, so yes, yeah, you don't see it, but you're definitely trying. You're definitely trying. You're definitely trying. All right. Yeah, you catch up to where I was on the yep, on the chat because I'm far behind again. Like I'm far behind because we've just been chatting. Yeah, not too many games going on right now. It's still 0-0. I think this game is being played. Is it played at Ellen Road?
No, it's played in the Aviva Stadium in Ireland.
Oh, okay, in Ireland. All right. Got a cross there from Milan. Ooh, goes right over the goalkeeper's hands. Oof. I don't, that could have been dangerous. He could have put it on his own goal. But who's the goalkeeper today? I didn't even check. For Leeds?
It's our new goalkeeper from Lyon. So.
Oh, okay.
I've been calling him Pisa, so but I'm obviously wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Perry is actually his name for some reason. I thought it was Pizzi, but it's not. It's Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas Perry, Brazilian goalkeeper.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a question for you. Is your mustache as well groomed as Junior Firpo's?
I would never go as far as to make such an outrageous claim, but yes.
But yes, there you go. Yes. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Your date's 89th birthday. Sam is reaching out. He's expanding his, reaching out. There you go. All right. You know what? Love is love, So we can't put a number on love. So as long as he's happy, all right, people. 89 years young. There you go. She doesn't look a day over 87. Wow. Well, I don't know,
That's not
Sam.
what she initially typed. She did not
I'm not even going to put Sam's comment up. I'm going to skip over your comment, Sam, and you probably know why. That was, no, not here. The thoughts of some of our chat members and some of our, the hosts and the co-hosts, not are the opinion of the show. Wrexham was unlucky today. Did you see? I don't know what happened in that match.
My actual favourite part of the match was when Anthony Herbert claimed. Wait, let me get the exact quote. Excuse me. They did play okay though. Talking about Wrexham, he said, "I thought they could have won it at one point, considering Southampton scored both goals in injury time." It's a bold claim. It's a bold claim for Anthony Herbert. It's a bold claim.
That's when That's when the certain teams see the finish line and think they got it, and then they forget that the competition is fierce, and if you kind of let up, they will punish you. And it sounds like they punished you.
Exactly. It feels like Wrexham got a big lesson today. Football matches don't end in the 89th minute.
For sure.
Play to the whistle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because if you lose after 90 minutes, it means you lost. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys, yep. Hi, Eros. Are you new around here? Yep. Eros, I see Eros around because we I jump on some other shows, and Eros is he's one of the moderators there, welcomes me to the show. So he's coming over to help.
I'm guessing E is for Eric because Rosie typed Eric in capital letters out of excitement.
I guess so. I don't know people's names outside of what they put in the chat. So Eros, the boss, some people will call him. He has his own intro and other shows. Anybody know about Maybach music? You'll know what that means. But yes, public poll. What do I feel my tarantula? What do I feed my tarantula? A mealworm, cricket, or Doobie a cockroach for breakfast?
I think he's more hypothetically answering what he should feed his own tarantula, not asking if you have a tarantula and what you feed it.
Yeah. So what is the answer you're going to give?
Oh. Fuck, it was sad cricket.
Oh, cricket. I was just going to go with the cockroach.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I assume eating a cockroach will give you, cockroaches don't usually die, but if you're able to eat one, I assume you get their powers of survival. So there you go.
Well, you know the cockroach world doesn't operate like a Highlander. You don't chop its head off and then get its power for eternity.
So how do they survive forever? So there's gotta be something in there that allows them to survive, like what, the end of the world and meteors crashing on. Yeah. So there's got to be a power in there somewhere. I assume if you eat them, it can't escape without actually, becoming one with you. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Yeah, you guys are talking about stuff I don't know. OAP, what is that?
Old age pensioner.
Oh, is that what? Okay. Okay. All
That's
right.
what it stands for.
Yes. No, it's not new curtains. It's just new locations. So these aren't my curtains. So there you go. Yeah. He said the AI is getting out of control. Yeah, I've got one of my kids is not too impressed with the AI that's out there. One, because it, of course, it's taking people's jobs away. So, but technology is taking people's jobs away every time you look. Oh man, now you guys are talking a little bit. Now even Rosie's getting into the nasty talk. I don't know what she's. I'm moving on. The new top 10 gear hosts, everyone. I don't know what that means. I'm behind. I don't know what that means.
Here is a TV show, Gary, in England.
Oh.
About cars, essentially.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, these are not vacation curtains. These are remote curtains. This is a remote. I'm coming from a remote site. And yeah, Miss Melina is talking about some big up. I don't know who that guy is. Allison and Chat. So I don't know. She's got the wrong show. All right. I think she's
not got the wrong show because you are Rollins, I'm Allison, and the Chat are the Chat.
How can the Chat be the Chat and the other two names there don't match up with who's on the show right now?
That's exactly who is on the show right now.
Oh, okay. I missed.
For example, when Rosie says Rollins, you respond to it like you are Rollins, so like you understood what's being said. Therefore,
I don't know who Rollins is.
I mean, you kind of do because your face implies you know exactly what's been said, sir.
I don't even know who's Rosie. I know Mildred, but I don't know Rosie. Poor old Mabel Rosie. She didn't get her dish fixed. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know what he's trying to imply there.
I'm back in the promotion rotation. Awesome.
You are? All right. Let me try if I can catch up to all of these. Everybody say hi. Miss Melina has joined us. Did I say hi to Miss Melina? I think I did. But I did. Miss Melina, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Okay, you guys talk.
My biggest fault is that when Eros comes up, like his name Eros, and I'm thinking, oh, that's really cool because I'm T-Ross.
You are definitely T-Ross. You are definitely T-Ross. All right, people. So check out the links Miss Rosie is pushing out. That's Miss Melina's link.
I thought she was Mildred, Gary.
You just don't correct me. How about that? How about you let me say what I have to say and you don't try to correct me on live on show?
Sure. Okay. Okay, cool.
This here, I think this is okay. Yeah, this is the check out the trip. We'll be starting live there. There's another intro there. Different. Everything will be a little bit different. I think the music might be the same, but the visuals will be different.
How many people have I killed in that intro?
Well, seeing how you're not part of that show, I don't know if you get to kill anybody in that show.
This motherfucker kicked me off the intro. Pardon my, sorry, I know Gary's dad may be listening, and clearly Gary's dad is the greatest man of all time because he paid for my buffet, but with an extra beer, of course, as well. So let's not forget that part of it. It's partly the most important part of it. But
yeah. No, I hear you. I just tried to personalize the intros to the regular participants. So if and when things change, I'll upgrade the intro. So
I'll almost certainly probably be asleep at midnight.
You should be resting. And if you want to stop in if you have to wake up, to go to the loo and you want to say hi, I'll get that. But you should get your rest. Yeah, Eros is a good guy. Yeah.
Oh, you downgraded him from great to good.
I did not. I just used a different word.
All
right, he's a great guy. We gotta go at a score here. I just missed it. I don't know what happened here, but your team is not. It's not a draw anymore. So let's see if I get to see how they scored here. They're playing on the left-hand side there.
Milan have scored.
Yeah. I'm seeing. Let's see how my screen froze, so I'm gonna get to see it kind of not live, but live to me. Ball comes out on the left-hand side here. He's got 3 players. He lays it off. The ball comes through. It just bobbles around. Oh, falls to the guy in the far post. Very nice. Put away by Jimenez, I think it is, for Milan. I don't know how that ball made it through, but it did. It made it through there, and he's there 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. And usually the goalkeeper's going to lose because he's looking inside first. And Milan has taken a lead. That ball should have never got where it did. There are 3 players there, and none of them could get the ball off the attacker there. Off that, and the ball got into the box here. He steps inside. He's got 2 players there. He lays it off. Cross comes through, and it gets wow. I think it's a nice tap. If it was a nice little tap from the Milan player, boom, and he just puts it away. Yeah. Let's see how this plays out again. Let's see if anybody touches it. It's a nice little play there, and Leeds are down, but I haven't really seen much of an attack from Leeds yet, so they're probably working on that one.
Why are you not accounting for the fact that we hit the crossbar earlier?
I didn't see it. So I didn't see it. So like I said, so that's why I said it. I didn't see that one. Sorry. So, but like since
Ray Charles on being the commentator for the game,
you can. I talk about what I see, and maybe I don't see the exact same thing as you, and maybe I don't see everything that you saw, but I can only talk about what I see. So I'm never lying. Just don't have all the facts. All the facts, Jack. Southampton scored twice. Yep, in the last 5 minutes. Yeah. Everybody's checking in to see how everybody's doing. Check out the Guna channel. They have their show Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8:30 UK time. Miss Melina talking about Mr. Tom's Wrestling Show was awesome the other day, sponsored by everyone.
Awesome.
Everybody hates Logan Paul. That is very true. Everybody does hate Logan Paul. So sorry, I missed it. I was kind of doing
Not
stuff.
much as Japan does.
Japan hates him more?
Japan hates Logan Paul. He can't enter Japan.
Oh, that's that right?
He's literally banned from a country.
Wow.
Because he did a video, without going into too much detail, he basically did a video must be like a decade ago, where basically he went to a Japanese suicide forest, and and they basically him and his mates mocked it, and Japan banned him.
Okay, a suicide forest. I don't know what that means.
It's
maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I want to keep myself as pure as I can and not know what that actually means. So I shall move on.
Yeah, don't Google it. Don't Google it.
I won't Google that. Anthony with a score. West Brom's up 1-0 on Blackburn. That is the championship, right? Because the championship has started.
Championship.
That's championship has started today.
People may not have noticed that I'm commemorating the fact that we won it last season.
I thought that was just the name of a team that you like. I didn't think that actually meant something important, like a trophy. Congratulations once again. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Jack. No, sorry, please continue praising Leeds United. Sorry to interrupt.
Leeds, the champions of the championship. Yes. Welcome to the Premier League.
I never got to celebrate it properly, so
yes, you should continue to wear that until you don't want to wear it anymore. So there you go, Eric. You should check out the Gunnar Dan's Pub. Yes, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday evenings. Yeah, it's a good chat. We have good chats there. Different type of perspective to how people watch football. I think I like that. That's why I can watch different shows. I'll give everybody a chance. They may not agree with me 100%, and should they? I don't think so, but we should be able to chat about it. So there you go, everybody. Yeah, you got to check out. So E. Ross has just subbed into Sam Greenwood, so he'll get to see the Slags of the Night podcast and the emergency podcast about economics in far places.
Slags of the Night.
Slags of the Night, yes. Is that what it's called?
So note that one down.
Yes.
Can you note that just in case?
There you go. We're doing Sky Sports, Tom. It's new on Rollings channel. I don't even know what that is. That a different? Who's Rollings?
We've established the biggest feud of the year is Anthony Herbert versus the English language.
And you know what? I don't know who's winning. Is he winning or is the English language?
It's definitely the English language dominating.
Yeah, Anthony has a thing about the English language. He hates it, and so he destroys it at will. Geeks of Muckleby, welcome to the show. Oh, check out the show. And link to Mr. Tom's Wrestling. It has come back, folks, and check it out. I think he's doing a lot of watch-alongs right now. But
more douchey than ever.
There you go, people. There you go. And I don't know. I see big up to, what does it say? Big up Miss Melina as well. And of course, Wurzel Herbert's second cousin, Anthony. There you go. It's a lot going on in there. It's a lot of
Wurzel Herbert. New members of the family are coming into the fold all the time.
As Rosie's translating for us, the translate is something else. Some of the so there you go. I don't really want to know what that really means. Beef's gonna check out his channel whenever he does a show. For those who also are into Arsenal, Mr. Arsenal podcast, check that out.
What's that show about?
I think that show is about turtles.
About turtles, Mr. Arsenal podcast.
Mr. Arsenal. Yeah, it's about turtles. Yes. It's about some team called Arsenal. Yeah. He does emergency streams now. He just used to do Slags of the Night shows, but now he's doing emergency streams. So a play on everybody who does emergency streams.
Yeah, am I right in thinking that is like a play on? Is it like a League Honor thing? Like they did an emergency stream once, and that took off as calling your stream emergency stream.
Yeah,
I
there's
could
a
be
lot
totally
of
wrong here. I'm just guessing it might be.
Lots of streams. Too many. I don't know who these names are. I'm going to move on before we even think about what they are, and now we're going to think about them.
Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
I think we all need to hear the scores early in the Bulgarian and Chechen. All right, I don't know what that means. In the Bulgarian and Chechen.
That being said, I would like to congratulate Transmere Rovers on winning 4-0.
You are correct. I did see the score earlier today. It was 2-0 at one point. And I was like, I thought they were going to struggle this year. This might be the most. This might be the most goals they score all year, or that they might take an even longer time for them to get another 4 goals in the season. But we shall see.
Could be right.
Yep, Milan has gone up, and look like they're on the attack again over here on my side. Yep, he went to the Bermuda Triangle to do a bit of fishing. I didn't think he left the country, but all right. Anthony Herbert uses left-handed screwdrivers and is still fetching a long stand. All right, I don't know what that means. So there you go. So it's a little geography lesson there from Sam Greenwood to Weirs or Anthony Herbert. Okay. All right. And got a header there just over the crossbar. Goalkeeper doesn't just watches that go over, and Milan is starting to figure this thing out. Let's see what Leeds does here. If he decided to go to the right there, I think he had a man open, and ball's coming back. Yeah. Tom once tried to enter Japan, but he was denied entry because there are rumors of him abusing a Hitachi TV. So not about the little area that he went to, is about TVs. Yeah. All right. Somebody's 3/4 Welsh, 1/4 Scottish. Is that a good combination? Yep. The fact that you have to hesitate sounds like a.
Actually, because Ryan popped up with a question for me, so I was more thinking about the question than.
All right. So when I get to the question, I'm catching up, folks. I will get there. I'm catching up. Yes.
It's fine. You'll get there. It's fine.
Yeah. This chat is match day. Usually there's a lot of football going on, but right now we are getting into. We're just trying to get it out there. Next week we'll probably talk a lot more football because there will be a lot more football, legitimate football to talk about.
Well, none of our teams will be playing.
Yeah, right now. Yep. Tom, you are correct about the idea behind emergency streams. So there you go. Tom, how does it feel watching the championship knowing you're not in that league anymore? Or at least for this year.
It kind of does feel a bit like, oh, this is quite nice. Let's see how many, if we'll be back here the same time next year doing the same shit.
Yeah, we shall see. You got 38 games to decide whether or not you want to do this again. Weirs is 164th Mongolian and 132nd Filipino. So there you go. We've got Lolo in the house. On the Stoop is back. I missed the show. Was it yesterday? Yeah, but the show did broadcast yesterday from a new location, at least for the primary host there. Lolo has left the States, but he is doing it different time. I think it's a different time as well, right? It's a lot earlier, so a lot of people in the UK can actually enjoy it a little bit earlier in their day. So check it out. It's similar to, I'm not going to say it's similar to our show here today, but they just talk about everything. But it is I would say it's a Arsenal, Leeds, Wolves type show in terms of everybody who's there. And I guess every once in a while a Liverpool or Chelsea fan will show up. So, and Newcastle as well. Yeah, we got West Ham has joined the fray. So yeah, check it out, everyone. Yeah, Tom was on the Stoop last night. Leeds was in Tom's top 4 for this season. Top 4. So that's the top 4 teams to get out of the league? Is that what you mean?
It will go with that. Why not?
So I'm just wondering where I thought you were supposed to be your football mind is supposed to be really good. You had Leeds in the top 4 to finish the season.
I find it more. What I find more telling is that you thought that I would have even submitted the top 4 in the first place.
Well, I think you turned over a new leaf.
I did submit one last year, but obviously, if I don't take the advantage to basically not be bothered enough to do this shit, then when am I ever going to get the chance to do that?
True. Yeah. But yeah. Now I think I don't know if they put my top 4 out there, but I definitely Arsenal. If Arsenal, I think Arsenal should be trying to win this thing. So I believe I have them first. Then
win the Emirates Cup. Can you win the Emirates Cup tonight if you win?
I don't even know how that works. I really don't know the rules for that one. But I thought we played.
It feels like your club just makes it up as it goes along, and then you just end up winning it.
Yeah, I don't know how that all plays out. Yeah, it's supposed to be a preseason match, right? So should
yeah. Who are Arsenal playing tonight at 5 o'clock?
We're playing Villarreal. Is that right? No, we played Villarreal before. We're playing. I don't. Let's see. Let me check out what it says here, because I was just looking it up.
It's either Madrid or Bilbao. It's one of the two.
We are playing Athletic Club. So yeah, Athletic Club. So should be a game we should be able to win, but I think we should have been able to win every game.
Play Athletic Club as part of the Emirates Cup.
I don't think it works that way. I think it's just 2 games happen, and based on goals scored and goal difference and all that other stuff, you can win it. So yeah, I think that's how that plays out. So no, not everybody doesn't play everybody.
Interesting.
Because it's a preseason match. So there you go. CBS Golazzo Network playing these friendlies
quite a lot.
Huh?
You've won the Emirates Cup quite a lot, it turns out.
Yep. It's halftime. Teams have gone into the locker room. Yeah. It's 2 teams playing to win the most epic silverware. That's the Emirates Cup. So there you go. See? Okay. Yep. So there you go. Doesn't say otherwise on ESPN. Yeah, I tried to go on ESPN and see if there's any soccer, and nothing came up. So I don't know. So yes, Mr. Tom. So it's halftime. Leeds are losing. Did they?
I've got to get used to it.
We might be saying that a lot this season. Hopefully, for Mr. Tom's sake, we don't have to say it too often. Or hopefully, the game happens after the show.
That you way, were all thinking it, so I just beat you all to it. I just said it.
Yes, Leeds. Leeds have lost again. Leeds are losing. Leeds are behind early in this match. Leeds are lost this one late. Leeds had a lead. It went away really quickly. All that type of stuff. Get it all out, people. Mr. Tom was happy going into the 90th minute. Mr. Tom was sad coming out of the 95th minute.
Basically, if Leeds are ever in a good situation, I'm going to need Herbert banned from the chat because he manifests disaster. Mm-hmm. He genuinely does. He sits and goes, wouldn't it be funny if Swansea scored right now? And then they did. and I wanted to kill him.
There you go. All right. So Liverpool have never won the Emirates, neither have City. So there you go. See, it's prestigious. Only a few get to win it. We win against Bilbao. We win so Athletic Club is Bilbao, huh? So there you go.
So what trophy does Villarreal get out of all this?
Participation. You were there.
But they beat you. But they won, didn't they?
Yeah, they won.
So if Bilbao end up winning at the Emirates against you, which of Bilbao or Villarreal get the trophy?
I really don't know. You're asking really questions that have Who cares?
They're fantastic. I think they're fantastic questions.
They are nonsense and they are nonsense and who cares type questions. Nobody cares. Except for all the haters care, because when we win it, then they're like, oh, you won the big trophy. When we lose it, then they're laughing. So no matter what, they're laughing.
Everyone's answering. Oh, fair enough. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Oh, see, there you go. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Any news? Let's see. Any news on Arsenal players' fitness levels? My understanding is, I don't think Gabriel is playing. I know Calafiori is supposedly back. I think Calafiori. I think Ben White and Gabriel all would play if it was a legitimate game, if my understanding is correct. So. But I don't think we're going to see Gabriel right now. We're probably just going to keep him ready to go when the season starts. Kai Havertz, I think he is still not coming back. So, it's good and bad. It's bad that we don't have him as a squad player, and some people will say it's good because that's less chance that he will start against Manchester United. But we need the depth, and for me, I don't know about you, Mr. Tom, but. Eucharist should start every game that he's available for, no matter if he can. No matter
game from week 3 onwards. Yeah.
Week 3 onwards. No, every game he should be ready to go for the second game of the season for sure. Like I need him prime, ready to go. Like which for me means that he doesn't have to play all 90 minutes against Manchester United, but against Leeds, I think I want him to be prime and ready to go for the rest of the season, so he'll get a start there.
I don't want him to play against Manchester United.
I said if he's not ready, I am okay with him not having to play 90 minutes. But but if he's ready to go a week later to go 90, then let's do it. That's what I think. So yes, that's what I think we should do. He's coming back into form, right? It's not just for Leeds. It's just because I think it's more about football than anything. You think it's about Leeds. Even though that's not really what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is
Gary, everything's about Leeds in my world.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know who Leeds are in my world when I'm talking about that. It just happens to be the second game of the season, and the man has just got into the club a week ago. So, if he's not ready to go a full 90 and it doesn't happen until the second game of the season, there you go.
I love all this. I love all this Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's Arsenal chat. I love chatting Arsenal.
Yes.
My favorite thing.
I just got information that the noise in Sam's gaff is he's wrestling with Adrian Adonis. Okay. Probably not going to get into that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Politely move on.
Yeah, I would like to see us starting with our first 11. I get that, but I kind of felt like they've been. What I find weird is Gabriel, same injuries as Kai Havertz and Saka, and they're like in no rush to bring him back. But Saka and Kai Havertz, they bring him back right away. All right, I feel like they just don't manage their players. What I feel the same way with the same injuries, and I don't think they allow certain players to heal up, and other players they do. I know it's because of depth and stuff, but I'd rather have Saka available for 30 games at full than 38 games at at 3/4 speed. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Got mom in the house. She says hello, son and friends. Nice to see a favorite person. I think she is talking about me, but in reality, I think she's talking about the wee man next to me. Somehow everybody seems to like Mr. Tom. I don't get it. I really don't. Can Tom ask more questions? Can Tom ask more questions, please? They are insightful and, in my opinion, genius level. And you know what, Rosie, coming from you, we all understand that when you say genius level, you don't mean it. But you don't know what that means, actually. Sorry, Rosie, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And Mr. Tom genius level is like basically nonsense performance, like nonsense to the infinity. Nonsense to the infinity. That's what that means. Everybody's saying hi to mom. Okay, Mr. Tom's wrestling show was a great show on Thursday night. Interesting questions were asked in the chat. Oh.
He means by him. He's promoted himself in the situation because he's basically sat there roasting Sam Greenwood in question form.
Question form. Did was Sam getting beat up by canaries, blindfolded canaries? Is that kind of those type of questions?
May have been a little bit, but yeah. I was just happy that they were popping up and reading them out with absolute glee because they weren't about me, so it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should say that, but still.
Tom needs to ask more about compound organic structures in low atmosphere bacteria.
Yeah, I went one ahead of that, and I basically found out what DWTT stands for.
Okay, I don't even want.
For, Gary?
Don't waste a trip, my man. You know what it stands for. You know what it stands for.
That's not what it stands for according to Google. It actually stands for drop weight tear test. Or tear test. Sorry.
I don't know, and that's nonsense. And once again, you keep bringing up nonsense, and I keep trying to tell you to stop it. You're the one brain cell you have shouldn't be wasted on the nonsense. Okay.
It's a material testing method used to assess the dynamic fracture behavior of materials, particularly pipeline steels, and to determine their resistance to brittle fracture.
Yeah. Nope, we're moving on. Just for me, Gary, could you pronounce Sacker and Saka? There you go.
I did it. Words.
Yeah, 2 different words, but yeah. But my pronunciation isn't. Yeah, I'm not putting that up, Sam. I'm moving on.
At all.
That is just not the way the show goes, even though it does trickle in once in a while when I make a mistake. I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to try to read what has been posted before I put it out there. So yeah, we're moving on. Yeah, and yeah, that I don't know why you would do that to Tom, but whatever. But that's kind of what it says there. But I'm skipping that one. We're moving on, folks. We talk a little bit more.
You say that, but you've put the comments up on screen, so it's literally right there. It's there in the bottom corner. It's there. Your audience can see it. It's there.
I said I'm not gonna put it high up on. I'm not gonna broadcast it
up because it's there. I can see it.
We're moving on. Anyways, we're moving on. What's topical today is what got Boy 10 Dio in the house. Thanks for joining us. This show, we've been talking about whatever football we can. Not much is going on football-wise. Leeds are losing. I believe for those who cared, Manchester United, I think, drew and maybe won on penalties today. Shesko was presented to the team with what potentially would be their front line of the future, but he did not play. But they just scored the 1 goal. I don't know how they scored, but we don't care, do we? We really don't care. Everybody's talking about sausages, and that's for those who know the slags, know what that's all about. If you spam the chat, you won't have to see the comment. That is true. I could spam the chat and just push that message right off the board really quickly, but but I didn't because I'm a silly man. It's a decent Saturday. It's decent now. I'm talking about what's going on. Ask Gary. All right, Gary, can you do your Tom Green impression? I think he's talking about how does it go, Mr. Tom?
Excuse me, I just need my throat is parched.
I don't know. He's not going to talk. So there you go. Now he's moving his water. So I don't know what that means.
And it actually is water, even though no one believes it.
All right, so here we go.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Sausage?
I guess I'll have to rewatch that show or watch that show because I don't know what is going on. Tom Green. Miss Molina saying good lineup. Yes. Everybody in the chat, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll be back talking hopefully more football next week, even though I think things might.
I never at any point said I didn't want to see the comment. I never said that. Gary didn't want to say the comment.
Yeah, I should have spammed the chat is what's being said there. So yes.
Boy, Dio has totally misinterpreted everything that I've said about the comment. I'd happily read the comment. I'll tell you right now that it actually Sam Greenwood at 3:56 on a Saturday afternoon, which I believe it's the 9th of August 2025, wrote DWTT stands for Don't Wank Tiny Tom.
Yeah, I'm moving on. I don't, as I said, some of the comments and some of the words used on this show are not, they're not endorsed by the host or the show in general. Let Tom get roasted, Gary. He's good for it. Yeah, ladies, I have okay. I don't know. Okay. All right, Chris Nix. I don't know why I put that up, but as I told you, I'm trying to filter, but sometimes I should read them all the way.
You need to read the entirety of the comment in your mind before even thinking of letting it leave your lips. Or do what I would do, just say it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh man. All right. You know what? Usually, Chris Nixon doesn't usually give me much content that I have to be concerned about. But everybody catches me out every once in a while. I usually double read Mr. Sam's comments because they usually require it.
Double read. Right. Yeah, I can picture you going, I've read it the first time, but let me read it a second time just to make sure I'm definitely not going to get caught out.
Yes. What do you feed? How do you think we feed our rugby players? And I don't know what. Yeah.
HDH, I would have thought.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of what I could put this one up. The other one, I'm just gonna skip it. I'm just gonna skip it just because it comes with a lot of connotation there, but I ain't gonna bring it up. Yes. So who do the Leafs play in the first match of the season, Mr. Tom?
Well, we'll be the main event of the weekend on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, but okay, let's try this again. Who are you playing in the first game of the season, Mr.
Well, we're playing Everton. They can go fuck themselves. There
you go, folks. Everton. So if you lose that, all right. Sorry. Just change it around. Let's to be positive here. This is the Don't Waste a Trip show here on the road. This is a road trip on the Don't Waste a Trip channel. So when Leeds win, how will they have won this match?
We would have won it by basically walking up to Everton and punching them in the mouth like we'd be in prison yard for the first time.
All right. So how does that look in football sense where you don't get the red card for punching someone in the face?
To my understanding, we are basically just going to buy the tallest footballers available and then bully Everton off the pitch and basically make James Tarkowski wish he had never been born.
There you go. They are going to lean on Everton. I feel like Everton has some pretty strong lads as well. So it could be a stalemate. Who has the better attack, Everton or Leeds?
Oh, I don't even know who Everton's attack is, but I'm willing to say it's Everton.
Oh, is that right? And I don't know who they have either. I mean, is it DCL is decided he wants to go the free agency route, right? So, I don't know who they have who they had in front of him at the end of last season anyway. So, yeah. And the man you just brought up as well, he usually comes back to haunt you if you don't punish him. So you're probably going to have to do that. I don't know what that is. I'm moving on.
It really is key that we win that Monday Night Football, because obviously you got to win. Got to get points on the board as early as possible because you don't know where the next ones are going to come from. And I don't really want to have to go to the Emirates with no points.
Very true. Very, very true.
We'll probably be leaving the Emirates with no points.
you should be leaving the Emirates with no points for sure. Fleetwood is up 2-0 on Bristol Rover in League Two. Fleetwood is captained by.
Is your cousin still playing for them?
My cousin's son plays for them. He's the captain. Elliot Bonds. He plays. He's a central. He's a defensive mid. He's a captain. He was voted in as the captain this year. So, yeah. And I saw you guys talking about the lineups. Let's see. Are they going to give us the lineups over here? I know people said who's in the lineup, but for some reason, SofaScore doesn't want to show it, so we're going to have to go to I guess the Twitter area and see what they say. But it looks like young man Miles Lewis Skelly is not starting, which, you know what, I could understand. I kind of feel like he has put a lot of pressure on himself, and I don't know why. But the starting lineup today, folks, we got Rare in goal, you got Timber, Saliba, Gabriel is in the starting lineup, so you got both the so we should see better play from Saliba today. Calafiore is playing on the left side, I guess, and so we'll see if Calafiore has learned anything defensively, because the last time when he's played on the left back role, for me, he's defensively been taken. In the midfield, I think this is what everybody has been wanted to see. You got Zubamendi, Rice, and Erdogan. At least for now, I believe that is our starting midfield. So yes, that is a good sign. So hopefully we'll see how that plays out with Saka, Martinelli, and Gyökeres on the front line. I think everybody is happy to see that as well. Definitely Gyökeres and Saka. Martinelli, we'd like to see something from him. Need to see something from him. On the bench, you have you got Mosquera there. You got White, Kiwior, Norgard, Zinchenko, Madueke, Nweri, Moreno, Nelson, and Lokonga. I believe that's all. There's some others, but it's been overshadowed here. Let's see if this gives me the full lineup here, because I'm missing some of them. Nelson and Havertz. So Miles Lewis Skelly is not even in the lineup today. He's not even on the bench. Oh no, he is in the bench. Sorry, he is in the bench. So pretty much everybody is available to us. Maybe Miles Lewis Skelly is given a little time to think about it. I think he struggled this preseason, but I think that's going to happen. So yeah, that is the lineup there. Calafiore being as far as that back, I guess I'm going to say the back eight, in terms of midfield and back line and goalkeeper. I think Calafiore is the one that, isn't necessarily one that we would consider our starter. But we'll take it. We have the depth, so I like it. All right.
More importantly than the Arsenal lineup, I think, Gary, your audience would really like you to do a rundown of the championship scores.
Oh, yes, sir. We can do that. It has been a while. So the championship scores, let me see. Let me scroll to the championship scores. Here we go, folks. All right. So at the 12:30 game, we had Charlton, Watford playing to Charlton winning that 1-0. Coventry and Hull finished up with a 0-0 draw. Southampton wins 2-1 over Wrexham. Middlesbrough 1-0 over Swansea 8 minutes into the second half. Norwich is losing to Millwall. Oh, did they score again? So it's 1-1?
No. I mean the goal for 1-0 for Middlesbrough literally just happened.
Okay, I'm getting the scores as they happen, folks. Yeah. Norwich is losing at home to Millwall 1-0. Oxford United at home to Portsmouth is losing 1-0. QPR and Preston sitting at a 1-1 draw. Stoke and Derby 0-0 draw in the second half. These are all second half scores.
Norwich and Millwall were 0-0.
It was no. I said Norwich is losing to Millwall right now, 1-0.
Yeah.
We've got West Brom and Blackburn right now. West Brom at home winning 1-0. And later on today, Sheffield United and Bristol City will be playing
in a rematch from the Championship playoff semi-final.
There you go, folks. And you know what?
How'd that go, Anthony?
Since you guys probably didn't laugh much at that. Let's see if there's League One. Here we go. We've got Peterborough United losing at home to Luton 2-0. Luton, who was in the Premier League, who was in the Championship, and now sits in League One. Yep. But they've started the season off right. Reading and Huddersfield. Right now, Reading is losing at home by 2-0. Huddersfield is up. Wimbledon and Lincoln. Lincoln has got a red card, and they are losing at Wimbledon 1-0. Barnsley and Burton. Burton on the road, who's winning 2-0. Bolton is up 1-0 on Plymouth at home. Exeter and Blackpool. Right now, Exeter is sitting winning 2-1. These are all second half scores coming in. Leyton Orient is up 1-0 in Wigan at home right now. In the second half, Mansfield and Doncaster 0-0 draw. Northampton, Bradford 0-0 draw. Stevenage, Rotherham. Stevenage right now 1-0 at home. Wickham is losing at home to Stockport down by 2 goals. And we'll give a couple of scores in League Two because, we have to. Notts County lost at home 1-2 to Salford. Transmere ran away with it 4-0 home to Shrewsbury.
Sorry, who won 4-0?
Transmere.
Oh.
Yep. They probably scored more goals in this one than they did in the last month of football last year. So I think they're doing good. I guess we're going to go through the rest of them. Bromley 1-0 up on Barnet. Barrow, MK Don sitting at 0-0 draw right now in the second half. Cheltenham and Chesterfield. Chesterfield is on the road winning 1-0. Crawley, Newport 0-0 draw. Crewe is up 2-0 in Accrington right now. Fleetwood, as I said, is up 2-0 on Bristol Rovers. Gillingham and Walsall 0-0 draw. Harrogate and Grimsby 0-0 draw. Oldham, Colchester 1-1 draw. Swindon is up 3-1 on Cambridge. And that, folks, is the Championship League 1, League 2 score rundown. Good job. I don't know who this is. Connotation was a great character. Absolutely, I'm a fan of meat. So there you go. These guys like their meat. Woo! Did I say that? Yep. Yeah, and I think right now that is probably our best 11. I guess I don't know, Mr. Tom. Outside of Calafiori and Martinelli, I don't know sure who we could have done better to bring in right now if everybody's not healthy. So
I could have improved your left back immediately.
You can what?
I could have improved your team at left back immediately because I've got a player that could have gone to your team. You could have signed him. You could have made him a star. He could have made your club champions, but you obviously didn't want to win titles, so you didn't buy him in post contract.
Yeah, we didn't win. We didn't want to win championship trophies. That's what it was. So yeah, we didn't want to have to fall back in.
Arsenal won the championship, Gary.
That would be 0 because first you got to play in the championship to get one. We just haven't been able to do that. It's really tough to fall that far down. That's what that's the problem.
Let's play a game called Put Your Hand Up if your club got 100 points in a season. Oh, what's this? My disabled hand has gone up in the air. Can you imagine that? So stay down. You're being arrogant. What's that? You're staying up again because you definitely got 100 points.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear any of that. Put that little hand down.
It's racist. Carrying out. So,
I'm going to skip over Sam's. Every other message from Sam, I have to just skip over. I don't really want to bring it up. So I'm moving on. Weir's, how many sheep have you chased today? I mean, that's not as nasty as it sounds. Okay, I don't know. Rosie doesn't know how to spell shagged. So that's every third night. Okay. Even Boy Tendio has gotten into the he's getting skipped. I don't know what that didn't take long.
Didn't take long for him to beat Greenwood.
I mean, it's contagious. Whatever Greenwood's got going on, it just rubs off. Oh no, did I say that? All right, we're moving on. Moving on before I say anything else. I'm moving on. This is how this show goes. Even though we do talk football, like I said, not much football in the Premier League, but there is football all around going on, folks. All around. Rosie always got to lower the tone. There you go. So we are starting with our first 11. This will be entertaining. So there you go. If you think this is our first 11, then all right. I mean, I like I said, I think everybody's happy that Gabriel and Saliba will be playing together, and hopefully that just that means that we won't see as any of the defensive lapses we saw in the last couple of games. So Gabriel, I think everybody will say is definitely the leader on the pitch right now, right? So hopefully he's bringing some of that. I don't expect him to have everything ready to go, but hopefully Saliba gets a little bit of a boost from him being on the pitch. If we don't look good this game, the shouts of Dahlman to start are going to get louder. You know what? Well, here's the thing. I don't know how they can get louder yet. We don't even know if the Zubamendi, Erdegaard, Rice midfield, how that's actually going to play out. I don't think we've seen enough of it to even say it's good or bad yet. We expect it, but I don't think we can say that yet. So I kind of felt like Arteta, either he's seen a lot in practice and that's why we haven't seen it. But if he's still working on it, then I think that's poor on him. We should see it clicking. And I don't think we had a chance to, at least us fans. Maybe in practice they have. Yeah. Dahlman, it's giving him Yamal vibes. He definitely looks like, you know what? I think like Ethan and Wary when he first started last season, he first got games. Dahlman's doing the same thing, and many people are hoping that Arteta doesn't ice him, So we'll see how that plays out. He needs to be able to come in and be able to do what he does. So glad to see some new people here like Ross and Dio. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, I see Ross and Dio around different shows, and they've chosen to come join us, so that's great. This show, like I said, match day. You got nonsense from Mr. Tom. He is the king of nonsense, and he does talk a little leads when we let him, or when he feels like it, which is not going to be much this season because they're probably not going to keep him happy, at least not on the second game of the season. So, but yeah, check that out. You got Sam and Spencer who will be joining us hopefully next week when all's ready to go.
Yeah, but did you hear about that time I represented the United States men's national team? I can prove it right now. This is the time I played for the United States men's national team.
And that's you hugging your favorite player of all time. You love that man.
That proves I've got nothing against Brendan Aronson.
You love that man. Trans. No, BX Gunner. No, BX Gunner. Why did you do this? Everybody's getting in on. They got Catherine in the house. Thanks for joining us. Catherine, you'll see her on Mr. Arsenal podcast, talking men's and women's football. Check it out. What's happened in the Chezian League 3? You know what? When I was actually looking, and there was a let's see, there was a Chezian score. Let's see, in the list of all right. So the Chezian, I'm going to go with the first league because I'm not going to go down to the third league. But Slaven Liberec 0-0 draw. Zen and Mladá Boleslav 0-0 draw, and Victoria Pizeri and Slovako, they're sitting at 0-0 draw too. These are about 18 to 20 minutes into the matches. Only 4 matches on the slate today in Chezia First League. Slavia, Praha, and Tbilisi play at about 9 p.m. for you guys in the UK. So that is the Chezian First League game. I am not going down to the third league. Not going down there. Sorry. But those are the scores from the first league. So you get it all here. Transmere got a binary result. I know it's more than a binary result.
There was 4.
They got more than a binary result. Sam does not know his math. But you know what? I don't know. Yeah.
I think he just wanted to type the word binary.
He did. Norwich just equalized. Thank you for the update there, Catherine. Everybody. Women's team is setting themselves up really well this year. Brought in Olivia Smith, brought in, I wish, we talked about a little bit in one of the chats, Michelle Ayamang will probably be going out on loan. I would like to see her play. Beth Mead looks like she might be on her way out as well, which means the team is definitely kind of moving on. She's been a really good teammate there, but, sometimes you got to move on. And she's not really starting, and not even for England she's starting either. So I don't think she's come back fully from her injury, and the team has moved. Yep, and Yuri has signed. You would sacrifice a litter of kittens to sign Matoma right now, right out the window. Is he a starter for us? I mean, right now I want to bring in players that are going to start. Like I can see Eze starting for us. I can see Rodrigo starting for us. I can see Leao starting for us. I'm not sure I can see Matoma starting for us, and I think that's what we need. Got a pass back from Nanto there, but it doesn't hit anybody in a white shirt. I would have liked to see him just take that shot to the far post. He goes back, but there's nobody there but red shirts. So, team of the day, Dundee. I don't know. Anybody saw us? I haven't seen a score for Dundee. Anybody? Did you congratulate yourself, Gary? Clipped. Did not congratulate myself for giving out scores. No. Yeah, I don't know what this means. My disabled man.
No, I can tell you the relevance, because they are playing Rangers at later today.
Who are the Rangers, Mr. Tom?
They're a team in Scotland in the Scottish Premier League.
And where can they go?
I can't make an enemy out of Rangers right now, because they're owned by the company that owns my club.
Okay, moving on. Here we go.
That'd be very naive of me.
Redaholic Gamer is in the house. Thanks for joining us. Welling losing, we don't play anyways. What? Welling losing, we don't play away.
Welling United of the National League South.
Okay. I don't know that one.
I think they're in National League South.
All right. Yes. I'm not sure where Boy Tendio's going here, but it says yes. It rubs, Gary. Man, Boy Tendio, I didn't expect you to join in and have fun, partake with the nonsense that is the road trip, but you have done that.
Oh my God, they're welcome. In the Infamian League. They're not even. They've got relegated from non-league.
Oh wow! Look, you know what? When Sam puts a message up like this, then I don't know. That means the world is about to end, isn't it? He says, reading that comment from Dio and immediately regretting it. Oh, that's me. I thought he was saying him.
No, that's what you did.
Yeah, I did. You know what? And Sam is rubbing off, and I've said it again. Yeah. I need to work on my my filtering skills. Yes. Should Rice continue to be deployed in the left 8? Here's my thing: bring in Leao, and let's talk. I think Rice brings a lot, but I just don't know. Like for me, defensively, yes. Attacking wise, I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody can tell me that attacking wise, Rice gives us a lot of what we need or not. I kind of feel like he holds us back a little bit. I think Erdegaard holds us back even more because I expect a lot more from him. I think Rice gives us more in the attack, especially when I saw it in the PSG game. He gave us more in the attack than Erdegaard did, and I don't see much in the way of Erdegaard. So there you go. I don't know. What do people say? Gary underestimates how jaded the fan base is with seeing Erdegaard play. Things should be different with Zubimendi. Yeah. Like I said, we haven't seen that midfield, so we don't know if it's going to work or not. So that's kind of my first thought. And it might take a couple of games before we see it click. Personally, I think hopefully Zubimendi does what we've seen him do. Ooh, got a shot there from, is that Perot? I think it's from Perot, and he's just wide of the mark. I mean, if he puts it on target, the goalkeeper might get there, but just a little bit wide of the mark. We got subs coming in. Mr. Tom's favorite American is going to be coming into the game. So there you go, folks. Mr. Tom will be cheering in a little bit, putting his hands up when the American touches the ball. The light button has an animation of a soccer ball. Oh, I don't know about that. Erdogan had one good season out of 4 for Arsenal. It's comfortable. He's not a world-class player. Well, definitely not. Arsenal, Saka is as close as you're going to get to world-class player right now, and people don't think he can get it anyways until he wins something. So there you go. He needs that to solidify his case. Rosie did a bet today. It was 57-fold Aka. I guess for 50p, if she wins, she can buy out all the Scottish teams. Is that wow? So there you go. That's how much it costs to buy out all of the Scottish teams. A 57-fold Aka. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
No, Aka stands short for what?
Accumulator.
Okay. Yes. That's what I can't think of the word, but thanks there. Sam says he's a huge Erdogan fan, but I agree he needs to show his old form, or else Ethan's just. You know what? We've got Ethan, we've got Dalman, we've got and Erdogan sitting in front there. I think Arteta needs to pull. I think he needs to pull the plug on Erdogan earlier than later, just so we can see Ethan and we can see Dalman with what would be our start as close to our starting 11 as possible. So I think when Ethan's come in, he's had to play with Moreno and Norgard, and I don't know if that gives him a good. He stands out, but he's surrounded by not the same quality. So I think it's for me. It shows it's really going to be tough for him. Arrington is running on the pitch. Mr. Tom just tweaked. Rowe is coming off, and who's coming on for him? Mencha is how you say his name. Yeah. Mecha.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about the result, because the important thing is the friends we all make along the way.
Oh crap! I don't know where you got that from. That Mencha looks like a solid unit there of a football player. You've got your captain coming off, and I just got an alert, Mr. Tom. You're going to be happy soon. Longstaff is coming into the game for those who are feeling a bit short. Longstaff is in the game. And Gruev is actually in the pitch as well. Oh, there's a corner coming up. We got Rodon there showing. Ball, they played it short. Ball goes into the top of the square there. Is that Arrington? Here we go. Ball's going to be crossed in. Let's see what happens here. Ball's crossed in. Woo! What a shot. What a shot. From just outside the box, you've got some guy with a beard. A tall guy with a beard. I don't know. One of those 6'4" guys, I think. I don't know that guy's face at all, but he just scores. Are they going to let him turn around and give us his name?
Anton Stack is the big fella in the midfield.
Yeah, I think that's who scored. They didn't show his name, but he was sitting just outside the box and puts a cross in, and it looked like a cross, but he put that in the far post. Very nice. Very nicely done. I mean, it was a player offsides, but I don't think it matters. Very nice.
Just from the is
what is important? So yeah, very nice shot there. Leeds fans are happy in Dublin. Still haven't showed his name. I know you said it. Stack, is that what we called him?
Yeah.
Yep. Stack. They at least on I've confirmed it is Stack, even though you confirmed it already. Ethan, Rhetoric Gamer says Ethan not good enough either. He needs a loan move. He shouldn't have sold. I think that's false. Ethan is good enough to play. I mean, I think he's good enough to play. I mean, he's younger than Emil Sofaro, and I believe he offers more. I think he gets that ball out from his feet a lot faster than Emil Sofaro, and he'll get comfortable in that. By the time he's Emil Sofro's age, when I think he'll be better for it. So I don't know about that. Does Matoma start? He asked. Gary, have you seen our left wing? No, I think he's not that big of a stretch from what we got. That's the reason. That's why I want somebody who legitimately is like, that's a starter for us, right? Rodrigo is that's a starter for us. As A comes in, we have to play him, so we're going to start him. You know, that's kind of what I want it to be, that confirmed that we bring in a player that he starts. I don't know if Matoma does that for us. He can play there, he plays there, but I need like definitives. That's why I say it. Yeah, that's why I say it. Ethan has looked good in preseason. I think he's looked good. I think he's just been played. You're playing him with like the B team and expect him to work the same way you bring Dalman in with Erdegaard, and you see what happens to the game state, right? I think it's not as apples and oranges comparison. Matoma would play ahead of Martinelli, but Eze is a lot better in my opinion. See, Eze comes in, he plays. Matoma comes in, he's a little bit better than Martinelli. I need more. I need more. Gary, are you doing a watch along for the match? I don't know I don't know what time the match is, but I I have a feeling I might do a lot more watch alongs this year, because I feel like I like doing them, and
all I will say is, to be fair to him, Dan Guna has gone live now, so if you are going to do a watch along of the game.
Oh no! Oh, today's game? No, I'm not doing a game. I'm not doing a watch along today. This is as much show you're gonna get from me today. I'll be leaving my location from here to go hang out with the family if they have me. I told them I'm doing a show today, so that's what. Yeah, if it's today, no, I'm not doing a watch along today. So yeah, if that's what you mean. No, check out Dan's channel if he's doing a watch along. So check that out. Let's see, when he plays as a winger.
I've seen enough to say that AC Milan can go fuck themselves. We beat them in the Champions League in 2000, and they ain't beating us now. Go fuck yourselves. And I know I've boxed it, obviously.
Yeah, you keep talking about Anthony Herbert doing it, and you may have just done it yourself. You may have just done yourself.
Yeah, but doing it in a preseason friendly.
Oh, so now it's a preseason friendly, so it's different, right? Get it?
Doesn't matter, because as I said, it's about the friends we all make along the way.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, as I guess you're talking about Nweri when he plays as a winger. I think he looks good, but as a playmaker, Mezzala in the midfield, I really don't rate him. I just think he doesn't get enough time there. When he's put in there, it's under duress, and it's not much around. He's definitely not Dalman for sure, but I feel like he offers something different, and he is looking to score. And I think the reason why we probably don't like him as much is don't like him in that position is because he's being asked to do things that are either not comfortable doing as yet, or So, but I think if you're putting him in there to create, I think we know he can put a ball in. You're looking in for him to score. I think he can do that. So that's kind of my thinking there. Just keep Rice in the 6. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what we're gonna do with Rice if we do bring in some of these players. Somebody has to go. Erdegaard needs to step up, and I understand his pressing for us, and if that's the only thing he's going to give us, then I kind of feel like, you know what, if that turns into goals, yes, but if it doesn't, then I'd rather have somebody else come in and help us get goals in build-up play. All right, so what are people expecting from Erdegaard? Not a stat line. What should the game look like? I just think I need a lot more from him. I know he's been shooting of late. I need to see, he's going to have, he's going to start off a game with Eucharist there. So I'm expecting to see some of these passes we're talking about where he's one of the top creators in the world. And now he's passing to one of the top strikers of last year, right? And we expect to be the same thing going forward. So, yeah. So, and that, it's going to take time, but I think they need to actually test the waters and see how it might play out. So that's what this is all about. Yeah. We have to see what Arteta does for sure. Ross Perot, the independent U.S. president candidate for the 80s, is playing up front for Leeds. So there you go. Got another shot wide of the mark there from Nanto. He's look at his shots on target, that young man. Let's see. He turns on the ball, and that just never had a chance. Never had a chance. Not sure he knew where the goal was when he turned. Rice is a world-class player, a world-class 8. He really stepped up last season. He's a world-class 8. I don't know. Is he world-class 8 or just a good 8? Am I belittling him or what? I think we need more from him as an 8, right? Attacking wise, I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky and stuff. I need more from him, I guess. I know we'll get it, but yeah. The friends we made along the way, huh? Tom watches anime. I just finished season 2 of Apothecary Diaries. Best thing I watched in my life. There you go. I don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. I am not watching Harrogate and Grimsby. And you've got Ramazani has just come on. His Monto is off.
He's good at everything. It's terrible at Connect 4.
Oh, okay. Is that right?
Monto destroyed him on Connect 4. I was embarrassed for him.
Oh no. I like to see an all-England midfield combination at one point with Rice, Miles Luke Skelly, and Wary, and possibly Dowman. That sounds like could be the future, something future there. Especially if Miles Luke Skelly is supposed to be moving to the midfield, and maybe that's why we're seeing Fury in there right now. I just feel like we should have seen it closer to the starting 11 sooner, but that's me. Hopefully double pivot, but the problem is we have the most unnatural coach putting players in their secondary positions. Sometimes we do, like, who's better left back than Skelly, as you know what I mean, last season. So we'll see if there's somebody better than him, So I guess Timber could do it, but I don't know. And Weary too good on loan. He finds minutes. Realistically, he should be starting against Leeds or getting 30 minutes at least off the bench. I don't know if he's ready to start in the Premier League yet. Don't know if he's ready. And do we really want to punish Leeds by bringing him in? I'm not sure. Just saying. That's just
This is outrageous. This comment is outrageous. It's always outrageous. The absolute audacity to talk about a great club like Leeds United, champions of championship.
Well, they tell us we're going to have to bring the kids in and have them play against some of the teams, right? Leeds might be one of those teams.
We deserve. No, you know what? Stick Jokeres on and we'll fuck him up. Outrageous.
There you go. Well, Matoma is clear of Nelly and Trossard and Madueke long and clear. Matoma would improve the rest of our attackers too. Like I said, I guess you know what? I've been wrong, and everybody's been wrong once. So maybe Matoma is that guy. But I feel like we're not even looking at that at him. So why? Got Zanzi in the house. Welcome to the show.
Zanzi.
He says, afternoon, Slags and Gooners and other footy fans. I see that Manchester United managed to draw against the side who recently lost 2-0 to Leicester City. Well, Leicester City is a really good team, right? I mean, come on. Zanzi, you saucy slag. How are you? There you go. Got the facts. Zanzi, big up everybody saying hi to Zanzi. Joins us. Check him out on the Gooner podcast. Is that right? Is that how you call it? It was just the Gooner podcast with Dan.
I always thought it was the Dan Gooner show, but
is that what it says? The Gooner, right? And it's a podcast called the Gooner. So check out the Gooner channel for their podcasts. Let's see. I love that, Zanny. Proper saucy, mature slag. So there you go. Wagwan and something. I don't know. He's saying some words that I don't say. All right. Sam would be on the show. Sam should be on the show. He loves the stick. Okay.
That's a lot more PG than I initially thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Check out Miss Melina. She likes to bring us the news and chatter and watch alongs. Check that out. This is you're going back. This is the trip. We'll be back on Monday. Start off the new season. Talking probably a lot more Arsenal than we talked today. Probably all to Arsenal. Yeah, Mr. Tom, I'm letting you chat. You've had your saying.
You've talked like 99% about the Arsenal lineup.
I did. What about the lineup? No, I did. I talked for like a couple minutes. Come on, dude. I moved on. I didn't dwell on it.
Yeah. It just felt like an entire year.
Check out the family of channels related to DWTT, people. Check it out. You got E-Ross. You got Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Much better in front of our back line. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing Gyökeres play with Rice and Ødegaard behind him. We'll see what that happens in Saka. You know, I still feel like we're rushing Saka back, and we're not. Really didn't give him any rest. I mean, I need that guy to be able to be sprinting and stuff up the pitch. I'm not sure if he will be able to do that for us. He definitely can jog and stuff, but I mean, I need him running, be able to run at defenders. You know, he's got enough control that he can get by anybody, but I need him to once in a while just put the afterburners on. Yeah, make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing, everybody. Check out Mr. Tom's Wrestling. He will be, I think it'll be a regular thing going forward. You know, at least once a week, you're going to see him either watch alongs on old shows and go from there. We'll start from there and see how it goes.
That's very good, Gary. That's not how I would have described it, but it's actually, the way you've described it is actually a lot better. So we'll go with that. Thank you very much.
What did I say?
No, it's better than how I've just gone into a load of nonsense. But,
you know what? Mr. Tom and nonsense is synonymous, so I shouldn't even have to keep saying it over and over again. You know, it's crap show. It's got Mr. Tom on it. What more? What more do I need to say? You know, I don't even know why he's on this show. You know, I don't know. So yeah. Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that what you want? Tom, your team will go to witness.
I've been waiting for this comment to get highlighted.
There you go. Boy Tendio is finally going after Mr. Tom. He says, Tom, your team will get to witness the coming of a star in Wary hat trick against Leeds if he starts. So there you go, Mr. Tom. No man comes on.
He'll be lucky if Anton Stack doesn't pick him up and use him to clean his teeth.
Yeah, or he'll just run between his legs and put one right down the middle. The goalkeeper won't even see it coming. So there you go.
I mean, that is a possible outcome. I'm not going to be totally delusional. That is one of many potential outcomes. But I'm encouraged by the fact that we've scored against AC Milan. Some may say that I may be getting overconfident because of it.
Hey, you know what? This is some of the last games for these teams before they get ready to do it for real, right? So they want to go. You want to go out on a high note, right? This is the way to do it. I feel. I mean, everybody's gonna say it's practice, but I believe practice the way you play. So if the other team decides they want to take their foot off the gas, which Arsenal looked like when they played in the North London derby, you're gonna get punished for it. You get punished for it. So yeah.
I can't help myself. All summer, I've sat there thinking, in the lead up to an Arsenal Leeds game, I'm going to be really quiet and respectful about Arsenal and not delve into my natural emotions, where basically the same thing that always happens, where basically I'll sit there, talk a lot of shit about Arsenal, about how we're going to fuck Arsenal up, and then we lose 4-0. And I'll get all the abuse for it.
Yeah.
But I'm almost certain that's going to happen within the next... It'll probably start next weekend.
Yeah.
And
well, it all depends on how that Everton match goes, because as you said,
it really does.
If you hate football after that match, I don't know how it's gonna be hard to build yourself up and take yourself serious. Like when you're giggling, saying we're gonna compete. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like saying we're gonna compete, and then be giggling the whole way through, and nobody's gonna take you serious because they know you know, and you know. Anybody predictions for the Rangers Dundee game?
One thing I am going to guarantee, I'm not going to do what Stefan did all last season and go, I didn't like the Premier League anyway. Actually, that's a lie. I ain't going to say that sentence, but more out of the comedy of it, not out of the genuine, like, oh, I never wanted to get. Why are you even supporting a football team if you don't want to be in the Premier League?
I hear you.
Although I'm glad that his team scored in the 95th minute last night, because that shut Birmingham up quick, and I liked it.
Cool.
I miss him too, Eros. I miss him too.
Yeah,
he's one of the greatest men that ever lived, alongside Gary's dad.
There you go. Yeah. No, they showed Leeds and they showed Bielsa coming off the pitch or going onto the pitch or something like that, and it's like, yeah, I mean, they're like, I don't know if it was a comment about teams coming into getting promoted into the league and how they can compete and stuff, but he definitely brought a team in that can compete, and he was able to bring in top quality players, right? I think just by his name alone. So there you go. Has Tom mentioned? This is the question here. Has Tom mentioned Leeds yet? Well, look at his top, right? Look at his top. The champions of the championship, right? That's what Mr. Tom said. He's going to be.
We are the champions of the championship, and I will continue to say that until someone else wins the championship, which will inevitably happen because that's how time and football works. But until that happens, we are the champions of the championship.
There you go. There you go. Yes. Ross agrees with me 100%. We need competition for Saka. I feel like he came back too quickly as well, and it smells like a recipe for disaster. I just, I don't think we need to rush back any of our players. Do we need to pay them? Yes, but we need to bring them back to where they can be full 100% when they're ready. When they're ready, not when you hope they're ready. They got Dockett, who just is getting warmed up, so he's gonna Dosh it. I don't know how you say his name, but he was on a free transfer to Milan. He's coming on, so Leeds better watch out. It's only got 5 minutes left in this one, though. Haven't seen Stefan for a while. He has come in. I think I've seen him on a couple of shows. I mean, it's the summer months. People are doing their thing. I hope we'll see him a lot more of him when the season starts back up again.
In Ryan's chat, to be fair to him.
Yeah, so I have seen him. I don't know. I think I've seen him on my chat maybe once this summer at least, I think. So got a nice little run up here. He should pass the ball back. What was that all about? That if you watched this play, one of the Leeds player decided he didn't want to give it back. Puts a nice cross in to no one, but gets headed away. Yeah, it was. I don't know why. Guy passes you, makes a run, and you just don't pass it to him. You should pass it right back. All right. Let's see. We couldn't take the piss out of Lord Thomas of Leeds if when he said get destroyed by the goon as well. Not much. There you go. Everybody's expecting Mr. Tom to hate football. Second week of the season. Yeah.
I will absolutely despise it. But I'm going to blame the Premier League as a corrupt institution.
See, you can't even say it right now. You're laughing. You got corrupt institution.
No, the truth is, as soon as I said corrupt institution, I knew the bingo card had been triggered. Bingo cards in here.
There should be. I don't know. They should be because this is usually when they usually come up. But one of them. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Tom customarily links something in the Premier League to a larger Middle East corporate conspiracy theory, which it will be. Which it will be.
Yeah. Milan looks like an old team, I guess. That's probably why Leao is not playing today. They didn't want to bring the age down. So there you go. Or you know what? Or he's leaving. Suppose he might be leaving, right? So we'll see. We shall see. I think the nice thing about what Bird is doing is we seem to have options. So it is getting close to that time, folks. We did go over our 90-minute mark, which is a good thing. I didn't even know we would have enough to chat about. Mr. Tom will probably say you talked a lot too much about Arsenal. And I will say he's talked too much about Leeds, which is probably very true.
It's almost as if the judge in this situation is a bit biased.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just speaking truths here. I mean, Stack has just come off the pitch. So Leeds they've thrown in the towel, Mr. Tom might say. He brought in Gray, one of the young Grays.
I was about to say Archie or Harry Gray.
Yeah.
Is his younger brother.
So they just brought him in for a couple, like about three minutes of football. I guess 2 minutes of football or 90 seconds of football. So yeah, it's 1-1 right now. It may just finish 1-1 unless Leeds can do something with the ball here.
All I'm going to say, and I think this is a very fair and pertinent comment and not at all nonsensy, is that I do think pre-season games should be ultimately decided on who scored the best goal in the game. And it's almost certainly going to be Anton Stack's goal, because that was spicy.
Yes, that was really nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with what you just said. You scored 20 goals on someone, and the one goal the other team scores is a nice smash. No, I don't believe that. So yeah, you should, whoever scores the most goals should win the game. That's how football works. The Premier League is corrupt. If it wasn't for them, Man City wouldn't still be in it. There you go. That's what Zanzi says.
We don't know. The case hasn't come out yet, has it? The verdict or the punishment or the lack of. No matter what happens, no one's going to be happy.
Yeah. I mean, for me, if there is proof, they should just present the proof and put it out there. The fact that they don't have it, or they're letting the lawyers of Man City kind of, what I kind of feel like is change the narrative of what's going on here because of some semantics. I think that's what's going on. Wasn't Bielsa directed John in disguise? Huh. The world will never know.
They are very similar in the way that basically they are both Caucasian males who both spell and pronounce their names differently.
There you go. Weir is getting ready to sing Erasure songs down his local. Yeah, everybody check out Anthony. He will be he'll be dressed up to the T. He loves his colors, so you don't know what color he's going to wear tonight. Sometimes it sparkles, and sometimes it shines, and sometimes it glows. Yeah, so there you go. All right, so we are going to get out of here. I think we'll call this the rundown part of the show, where we try to get out of here. And Leeds are on the attack here. Aronson tries to get the ball past the defender. Not able to do that. Oh, sorry, that was Gray. That's Wee Gray there. We're 1 minute into extra time. I am not putting your message up there, B. I don't like that, man. So Zanzi says, I don't know what that.
Zanzi.
Oh, yeah. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, everybody check out Dan's show if you want to watch the watch along, or wherever you want to watch the watch alongs. And like I said, I'm hoping to see that midfield do something, right? And then help out.
Brian has a watch along. Dan Gooner has a watch along. There's watch alongs all over the place, including on this Thursday, which I believe is the 14th. It will be me and Sam versus the Wrestling Classic.
Check it out, folks. Check it out. All right. Everybody, we're gonna get out of here. Did they hit the crossbar there, or did the ball get cleared off the line there? Leeds almost scored late in the game. Are they going to show it? But that ball was going towards the goal and then came out really fast. It felt like it hit a.
I'm convinced it crossed the line.
Oh. Yeah. It's over. The whistle is blown. Preseason is over for Leeds. I believe they're just going to do some practice and then go. They had a young kid in there, it looks like, Milan. So we're going to get out of here, folks. Mr. Tom, what say you to the people?
In all seriousness, I do appreciate the people that have come by today to listen to the absolute diarrhea that has come out of our mouths. But I do genuinely appreciate it. And it was nice to see some new faces, even if they are boy 10-dio.
Yes. Everybody, thank you again for joining us. We're going to be back probably with the full slate of hosts and co-hosts and whatever we call them. And we will do this again. I think, I can't remember, when is the Arsenal match? That's the thing I keep forgetting to check. Do you know when it is, Mr. Tom? Because you always know when the Arsenal matches are, right? I mean.
Yes, I do know. Just bear with me.
but I can't remember. It's
it kicks off at 5. It kicks off in 5 minutes.
No. Okay, what about next week when we have our show?
You'll be playing on Sunday at UK time of 4:30 p.m.
All right.
So that's probably what, 10:30 in the morning for you. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think 11:30. We're 5 hours behind. 5 hours behind. Yeah. So check us out. Check us out. We will be. Let's see.
Will you be watching along to that, or will you be floating over to Ryan's channel?
I haven't. Yeah, I don't. This is Sunday. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do Sunday at 11:30. I don't know. I feel like I'd like to do the watch alongs, and it is a. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I'm just trying to get through. I wanted to get this show out. I have a show on Monday. Then I'll probably give it a thought as to what I'm going to do. I do enjoy doing watch-alongs with other people. I do enjoy watch-alongs by myself sometimes if that's how it plays out. People do join once in a while to hang out with me. So maybe we'll see how that all plays out. Also, we see how what that weekend plays out as well. So everybody, thank you again for joining. Hit the likes and subscribe. We'll do this again next week, same time. Should have a full slate. There'll be football going on, so we'll be able to chat about that. Real scores in first league games in England, top league games in England will be going on. I think tomorrow is the Charity Shield, the real kickoff, as some say, the first trophy.
You should actually do the full-time scores in the championship.
Oh, you know what, folks? Yeah. Everybody, all the games should be done by now. So let's check it out, folks. So in the championship right now, it's 2 games finishing up, but we'll go to the ones that have finaled. Charlton did win, as I said earlier, today, 1-0 over Watford at home. Coventry 0-0 draw. Southampton at home wins 2-1 over Wrexham. Middlesbrough 1-0 over Swansea at home. Norwich loses at home 1-2 to Millwall. Oxford United loses 0-1 to Portsmouth at home. Portsmouth gets the win there. QPR at home to Preston, 1-1 draw. Stoke is currently leading in the 90-plus minute of the match against Stoke, 2-1. West Brom in the 90th-plus minute of the match, even with a red card, are still sitting 1-0 up on Blackburn. And then later today, Sheffield United and Bristol City will be playing in about 30-plus minutes. So check that out. That's the championship. Sheffield United fell down. Who else fell down? They didn't play today, I don't think. Anybody else? No. I guess we'll have to check out the other teams that dropped down from the Premier League, I guess, tomorrow and Monday, possibly.
Well, Ipswich drew 1-1 with Birmingham City last night.
Okay, so the kickoff game on a Friday, Ipswich drew. So, so check that out. Sorry, I'm going to have to go on a different screen, so I don't see what's going on here. Everybody's saying good night. Everybody's saying thanks for the great show. Big's going to says, yep, thank you for the chat for joining us. We will see you guys on the next one. Check us out on Monday. I'll be traveling tomorrow, so I probably won't be around at all. But enjoy. And remember.